My friends, it's here. It's time. I am so excited. Today we are going to look inside the new 2024 Cultivate What Matters Powersheets Goal Setting Planner. And I could not be more overjoyed. Look at my beautiful crocus purple beauty. Oh my gosh. She's absolutely stunning and I cannot handle it. I might have had a jaw drop moment when I saw her for the first time. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? We're going to open it together. Here we go. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, she's beautiful. She's perfect. And there's color on the tabs again, you guys. There's color on the tabs. Oh, the excitement. Oh. Now, after flipping through this, I'm just going to tell you that the changes that they have made, there aren't too many, but also the changes are not insignificant. Mind-boggling. Absolutely beautiful, stunning. Oh my gosh. So excited. So, first off, let's talk about the size. If you can't tell, purple is a little bit thicker. This is this year's, the blue one is last year's. And then there's, of course, the really obvious change, which is, hello, color is back, baby. Look at these beautiful colored tabs. I'm not going to lie. Opening the 2023 ones, I'm like, not nearly as excited. But this, bam, this is in-your-face color that is just so wonderful, and it makes me so happy. So let's go ahead and just dive right in, shall we? In our little pocket, we of course have the stickers, just a little sampling. We have a 2024 season by season calendar with holidays on it. And then we have our word of the year card that they did bring back the gold detailing on. Last year this was really plain and it just had this down at the bottom. I love the gold detailing personally, so I am here for it. The detail and the colors and everything in the pockets. I mean, look at the difference, y'all. Look at that. It's just, now I'm going to be honest with you, florals as a general rule aren't my favorite way to decorate things. I would much rather have like brightly bolded color swooshes or something. But if I had to pick florals or no detailing at all, florals would win pretty much every time. So color is back. That is the first thing. That is the change. Then you're going to see there is a lot of stuff that remains the same, okay? The first thing that we're really going to notice is that the color is just, again, bright and beautiful. So we've got more color. This was the color scheme last year in the colored versions. We either had this or in some of the smaller versions you had blue detailing. And we had like pink we had like the peach with some green and then some blue. Okay, so blue was there too. This just has everything bolder. There's a lot of stuff that's the same. There's a lot of prep works that's the same. But some of it has been rearranged. Some of it has been put, where it's been back, it's now in the front and things of that nature. Orders have been switched. The cultivated life evaluation is where the first major change happens. This is what last year's looked like. Okay, so we have the squares, the subtle color of the flags, all of that jazz, right? This is what it looks like now. Not only did the layout change a little bit, there's color, more color, which I'm here for. Instead of the flags, you have the color coding done by the border of the section, but here's what you will notice. Fun and recreation in and of itself doesn't exist. Instead, they opted to give you a blank space. That blank space, you can put whatever you want. So let's say you're a side hustler, somebody with a YouTube channel, blog, business on the side, but you still work. Work and learning might be for your career, and you could do small biz as your own other thing. For me personally, this is my work, so my business is under work whenever I'm doing work goals. You can opt to put fun and recreation back here. You can put self-care in here. You could put body image in here. You could put whatever the heck you want in here, which I think is very cool. Cultivate your mindset. We've got negative and positive mindset switches. Naming what matters. Again, a lot of this is the same, just kind of rearranged and added with a pop of color. They did bring back the little Mad Lib type situation where you fill in the blank and kind of end up with a statement, like a mission statement type of thing. Also, can we just talk about the brightness, the beautifulness? It's just so good. So we have a brainstorm your goals page, which I really do enjoy. It gives you a chance to just be like, oh, here are a couple potential options for each category. And it does go back and explain the big dreams, finish lines, and habits. And then here is where you put down your yearly goals. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. It does in fact have the outline for the little page flags, stickers that are right here that are also color-coded. We'll get into the stickers later. This is new. They have their own little SMART goals adjacent structure. Bloom. Break it down little by little, on purpose, on a schedule, and measurable. So it talks about the Bloom structure from Cultivate What Matters, and it gives you some goal ideas, things of that nature, just how to use it. And then we have our goal action plan. And as per usual, first, it does look like they got rid of this page, which I'm not mad about at all. Like big picture vision versus living it out this year. I never used that. I just didn't. So I'm not mad about it at all. Here's what last year's goal action plan pages looked like. Okay, so the content of the page on the left is the same, again, just rearranged a little bit, reformatted, but that's fine. What I love is what's over here. And you have the option, if this is not your layout jam, you can put something like a wild card over it and use whatever layout you want. But I actually really love this because what I've been learning in my many, many years, this is my 9th year using Powersheets Goals Planner, is sometimes I'm learning that it is getting to be a better idea to start to break things down by quarter. And instead of really just leaning into, oh, this is my big picture vision, maybe things get honed in on, maybe things get changed a little bit, and focusing on the 90-day increments of season 1, 2, 3, and 4 makes a lot of sense for me and my goal setting and the way I execute things personally. So I personally love this idea because you can put down what your yearly goal is, and then you can set either smaller goals or the big actions you're going to take season by season. And I think that's a great way for somebody like me to do it. So of course you have all your goal action plans for all 8 of your goals, right? This has not changed. Then we have a pace yourself thing, which again, it takes the season by season stuff and breaks it down even further. So maybe season 1, you really want to lean into health and wellness goals, self-care, whatever the case may be. And then maybe season 2 is when you're like, okay, but this is when I want to launch a business or a course or something of that nature. So you can break it down even further as kind of a full picture of what your year is going to look like. This they did have last year. And then there's a place for you to write down your word for the year. I'm pretty sure I already know my word, so stay tuned for that. Visualize what's ahead. You have the dig in page. You have a live it out section that kind of just tells you what the tending list is and what to use each kind of page for. Believe in little by little progress. I love that there's a routine. They're really heavy on routines this year. You see that in their wildcard selection as well. Big on routines, morning routines, evening routines, and weekend reset routines, which actually I think are really underrated. And then you have room for another one, which is great. So you can do a routines reset. And then boom, here we are. This is January's tab. Beautifully, brightly, boldly colored tab, if I do say so myself. Okay. So here is where things get a little bit different, not too different. There's actually a lot that's the same, but this is where things get different. First thing of note, the tab is actually not connected to the calendar page. So when you flip the tab, you get this and you get this. On the front of the tab in last year's is where this page was. So it's just revamped a little bit. And as you can see, we have a couple of the same things, but what's different is they honed in on, important to-dos, goals to make progress on my mind and on my calendar. And then every month you have an opportunity to rate your cultivated life stuff. So you get to rank things, how things have changed month to month instead of quarter to quarter. Then you have your monthly calendar. That's no different. Then at the beginning of every quarter, I love this idea, you get a weekly rhythm section. This is where you can kind of sit back and brainstorm from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. technically. What does your general week look like? What does your ideal week look like? What does your realistic week look like? However you want to approach this, this is just a place for you to kind of get an overall general week at a glance look for the season. I don't know about you, but I know for me, January, February, and March tend to look very, very different than June, July, and August, right? Or just whatever 3 months, right? So it's really, really nice that you get to refresh this every quarter, and it just kind of gives you an idea. For me, I like to use this as, okay, what does my ideal week look like? What does the structure of the week that's going to get me closest to the goals that I just set in this book look like for this season of January, February, March? So I love that that's an option. And then this is your new tending list page. Now, the actual tending list over here has not changed. It is exactly the same, okay? Over here, can we talk about this? So this is something that we get every single month that you can use in a multitude of ways. But this gives you a tending list option and a goal breakdown. So let's say, for example, maybe you have projects over here that you want to then break down into checklists to do items. You can do that. You can take things from over here, break it down over here. Or you can use these things completely separately. Maybe you use your tending list. I actually heard this on a Cultivate What Matters call. Someone said the to-do list is stuff that you do for other people and the tending list is stuff that you do for yourself. So it's also entirely possible that like this is your tending list is separate from this page, and this is like, I don't know, home goals, people goals, whatever. You can use them together. You can use them separate. I love checklists. So I love this. And I love the idea of like, if I have, I don't know, declutter the bedroom or reorganize the bedroom or something. Bedroom reorganization can then be broken down into different things, which I think is a great way to use them together. So I'm really excited about this change. This is one of the bigger changes and I love it. Then our month in review on the back side of the tending list is a little bit more colorful, which I always appreciate. And then we move on to February, and that's what the month looks like. Again, every month we get to do the Cultivated Life evaluation. On non-refresh months, you get the calendar, the goal sheet, the tending list, and then you're done, right? So we get March, same thing. Look at all of these colors, y'all. And then your refresh is here. Here's what it was last year. It was hiding right after the tending list. You're like, oh, look, there it is, with no like big indicator or anything like that. So now you get the big sign like, hey, it's time for your refresh. Congratulations to you. And then you have the Cultivated Life evaluation done in more detail. You have keep moving forward, what I'm saying yes to, what I'm saying no to, where have you seen growth and what needs nourishment. Routines reset, refreshing your goals, planning for the season ahead. And then you get your weekly rhythms where you get to recreate your ideal, your realistic, however you decide to use this weekly rhythms calendar for the new quarter. And then you flip ahead and it's April. And now you're in your new quarter, okay? And so that's what it looks like. We've got April, May, and June. And then at the end of June, there's going to be another quarterly reset. See, there's your calendar. There's your quarterly refresh, excuse me, I misspoke. And the same thing goes through the rest of the year. We've got September. At the end of September, you will have a Q4 reset. And that's it. That's what the power sheets are, my friends. And I love them. I absolutely love them. So here's December. You have month in review. And then you have a little core truth. Endings can be new beginnings. And then here's your 2024 in review. It has you writing down your cultivated years, like an event or two or something that filled you with joy every month. And then, you know, your favorite memory, your best new habit, etc., etc. Just a little reflection. And then you did it. And that, my friends, is the Cultivate What Matters 2024 Power Sheets Goal Planner. I'm obsessed. I love them. It's absolutely amazing. But wait, there's more. I also have two of the new things that I want to walk you through a little bit. If you are interested in the wild cards, I did do an entirely separate video. I purchased all 5 sets of wild cards and I walked you through every single page. So I'll have that video linked up here and down below for you to check out before you make your purchase. But I did want to share with you my thoughts on the quick start guide because this has been new and revamped. Remember last year how we got the quick start guides that were individual little like cardboard booklets, pamphlets, if you will. This year we got it's a whole book. It is it's beautiful. It's a great book and I love it. However, there is a lot of content in here. There's some content in here that is new. And I'm not going to do a whole page by page here, but like it's got the bloom stuff. It's got some goal setting stuff explaining the goals. And then in each section, there is some new content, but you will find, if you are somebody who purchased the guides last year, a lot of the goals that are written out are, in fact, the same. There are some new sections. There's different new sections in each category, right? So like the family section is bigger than it was last year because there's all sorts of different things, but there is a lot of the stuff that is also the same. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to flip through all of it. If you're interested in this, you should go out ahead and buy it and support the company. But depending on your level of appreciation for the Quick Start Guide, you can get away with having the stuff that you had last year. But if you want to go deeper, if you want the new options, or if you want the convenience of this beautiful book, then you can get the book. But is it a must-have? No. Is it I'm glad I have it? Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, I want to walk us through the good old sticker book because I'm a sucker. And even though I have like 5 tons of Cultivate What Matters Powersheet stickers, I continually buy them. This year, one of my goals, not like actually one of my goals, but I want to use them, right? So here's the first page. We've got prep work, monthly reset, quarterly refresh. So you put this in your planner, right? You put this in your planner, you plan out when you're actually going to do the things. You have an entire year's worth of Tending List Tuesday stickers. You have Tend It to Grow It, I Made Progress, Hooray, I Did It, etc. that fit in the progress bars in your tending sheets. Mark What Matters page flags in gold. Color code your heart out page flags ×2. Gorgeous colors. I love it. I love it. My favorite thing, the color coding dots. When I'm on point with my tending list planning, I have color coding dots everywhere. Here's the Feel the Love, which is the little color coded hearts. Then you have a whole bunch of gold My Priority flags and Make It Happen flags, so you can prioritize it. Prioritize it again, but this time in color. Love this, grateful for this, today's win, do this. We've got some Celebrate Progress stickers, little hoorays, little Cultivate leaves, little celebration hats, etc. Gold stars and gold badges, and little trophies. I really, as I'm flipping through, I'm like, Brianna, you gotta use these stickers. It'd be so inspiring. We've got some quote pages, and we've got, apparently people were asking for more quote pages, so we have 2 quote pages this year. Our little sticker strip pages, which are beautiful as always. We've got 2 of those as well. And then we've got flowers because there's always a page of flowers in the sticker book. So that was just a quick flip through the sticker book. All in all, y'all, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get goal setting. I cannot wait to get going on all of this. It's going to be a wonderful year of goal planning. If you are interested in getting your hands on these power sheets, especially this purple baby, I anticipate this purple one going so lightning fast. I was so excited I could get in on the affiliate order because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get my hands on her otherwise. But the power sheets launch on October 4th, which is so exciting. And shout out to the way they're doing their affiliate program now. I have a discount code. If you use the code Diva and the Divine, you actually get a discount off of your Cultivate What Matters products. I do get a small commission, so thank you for supporting me and my channel as you do your Cultivate What Matters shopping this year. I really do appreciate each and every order that comes through an affiliate link or code of mine so very much. This will be out and available on October 4th. Rumor has it there's a certain subset of people in the Cultivate What Matters community that might be able to order it a day early. which is super exciting. But either way, if you want to get it, links for everything will be down below. Thank you so much. I hope you're as excited as I am. I can't wait to sit down, brainstorm goals, set things out, plan things, use these books, use these stickers. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful Q4 of gearing up for 2024 and then using these products in 2024. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Happy goal setting, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.